All right, so I want to talk about X-Men 97. We just got our first glimpse, finally a trailer, something that kind of teases us and leads us into this new Marvel iteration of an old thing that they're bringing back to
Yep.
us as it feels like a gift. It feels like it's Christmas all over again. I saw this years ago. They were, doing their rounds at all the Comic Cons. They went to, I believe, they went to San Diego, and then
New
they
York,
went to
right?
New York as
Yeah.
well. But I first saw it in San Diego, where they were showing like images. They showed they had a whole panel of the producers, the writers, everyone that was involved. But then recently, the whole voice cast was just at
Yeah, we saw them at Rhode Island.
Rhode Island Comic Con, and I mean, I've been hyped about this, but now we got our first image, our first peek, a little teaser trailer, if you will. What do you think?
Yo, so I mean, yeah. So like you said, we've seen stills for a while now. This thing's been in the works. The figures have already one full set's already come and gone. So we've seen some stuff. If you didn't grow up in the '90s, I don't think you understand. We lived through the mecca of superhero cartoons.
Yeah,
We had Iron Man, Fantastic Four, Incredible Hulk, X-Men, Spider-Man animated series, Batman, Superman,
keep going, man.
Darkwing Duck. I mean, it was just you can't even. We had everything. And X-Men is 1A, 1B, I think, with Batman. Right, so this is a big deal for us, and it's not just like, oh hey, there's another X-Men cartoon, because there's been other ones, Evolution and Wolverine and the X-Men, both very good in their own right. But the X-Men show that came out in '95 was, or '94, whatever it was during the golden time for comic books. I mean, X-Men #1, you've never seen anything like that before. You go to a comic book store nowadays, you don't understand that. You'd walk in when X-Men #1 came out, there was 3,000 copies on the wall. I mean, this was the book that, like, the X-Men almost killed the comic industry. They printed so much of it. It's like, so this is a big deal.
There's so many issues too, man.
Yeah, so many. And it was, for me, my favorite comics are the Jim Lee X-Men run.
Yeah,
that was like my sweet spot. So that cartoon was everything.
Yeah.
And not only do we get a new show, they're continuing right off the storyline. So it's not even like it's a future jump. No, it's right off the bat. It just keeps going.
Now, and to speak to that, because like that's one of the things that I really love that they're doing. Like, they're not just rebooting it. They're not just starting over with a whole new animation style, not like they normally do.
It's season 4.
Yeah. And I'll be real. Like, as a kid, like you said, there were so many issues, so many comic issues, so many episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of those kids that never got a chance to actually finish the cartoon. I caught up on the cartoon when they added it to Disney Plus, so I think that this is also a plus for those people or those individuals who don't even remember how the original series ended, because now you can go back on Disney Plus and watch, all those episodes up until, the very last one, and then just kind of pick up where it left off. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm stoked. And to see the trailer was cool because, I mean, they made some small changes. So #1, so all the voices are back for the most part.
All of them.
Unfortunately, Norman Spencer, who voiced Cyclops back in the day, passed away in 2020. So he's been replaced. Very good job replacing the voice, so it sounds a lot like what we're used to. But they changed the team a little bit. Jean Grey, it looks like, is going to be more on the sidelines in this one.
Yeah.
Looks like she's pregnant from the trailer, which is cool, which means we might get Nate. Or X-Men or whatever. But the biggest change is that they put Bishop in the full-time team.
Yeah.
Bishop, top 5 X-Men character for me. That was cool. Storm's got the mohawk.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool, So they made some slight changes, but I mean, it's just it was such a warm, fuzzy feeling to see this in action. They didn't do something stupid like try to like CGI it or something. The animation's pretty faithful, and I'm ready to go. Like,
now you mentioned like a lot of characters, like sideline characters, like Bishop's coming to the forefront. Do you think that we'll get an iteration of the New Mutants, specifically one popular New Mutant?
I don't.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
If the Deadpool was going to be in the show,
I mean, it makes sense.
Man,
the timing is right.
Did they do a good job keeping that quiet?
I mean, the timing is right. I don't see why they would bring a mutant TV show like X-Men back.
I mean,
in this era, and not give us more current mutants.
The only thing I can think of that they would do Deadpool is because they don't want to, because it is Disney, right?
Yeah.
And I know they own them, but
we've
maybe
seen
not
it in others.
I know, but like
The cartoon?
Yeah, but maybe you want to keep like I don't know, maybe you want to keep it separate. But if so, it's probably gonna be Nolan North, right? It would be like the last episode. It'd be like the post credit scene or something.
Okay, to kind of build us to the next.
Or to get super like conspiracy theory-ish, maybe they don't have Deadpool in the cartoon, but maybe when Deadpool and Wolverine come out,
okay,
they hop into a cartoon scene as they're traveling through time.
I mean, I highly doubt they'll do that, but
maybe there might be some crossover, but maybe I don't know.
Okay,
not until the movie comes out.
Okay, so no Deadpool, but do we think that Professor X is gone?
No,
he's coming.
No, 100%. Yeah, they're gonna do the.
Okay.
No, they did this in the movies too.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, he's not gone, but you know the stories. Magneto. It's his old will from back when him and Magneto were friends. So Magneto technically owns the mansion now.
Yeah.
It's the cool it's like the acolyte Magneto with the look, where he does have the helmet on and stuff. That's kind of cool.
Now we've had multiple cameos in this cartoon. Like there's been Spider-Man popping in and things like that. Do you think anybody else might pop in along the way?
I don't think they're gonna do any of like the big MCU proper. I don't think you're like in back then you had a Captain America pop in and stuff like. I don't think you're gonna do that, but no, I mean there definitely could be something. I was gonna be Spider-Man, but I'm sure there's gonna be some surprise.
Yeah,
they spent a lot of time on this. There'll probably be something that's like here you go kind of thing. So
yeah, I'm curious to see where they go with this, man. Because right now, like I said, to bring them back now, so much has changed in the Marvel universe, comics wise, even like film, movies wise, like so many different characters, new characters that we probably wanted to see kind of mix up into this cartoon because it's one of the best animated series ever. It's right up there with Batman. The animated
it's
series.
Killer.
Like
I think if they do bring in someone, it'll probably be someone that's either current in the live action now or maybe coming down the pike so they can use it. Because for a lot of people, they're into like the Marvel stuff because of like the movies. This might be their first taste of X-Men.
Yeah.
So they might try to keep it kind of current, which is fine. Just don't bring like Mrs. Marvel or some stupid thing like that.
Come on, they're gonna. Well, she's supposed to be a mutant now, so they've retconned Kamala's origin. So who knows what might happen?
Don't sully my cartoon with the Marvels.
Well, I'm hoping that we probably get the animated Spider-Man back in there. Yeah. I mean, they do have a Spider-Man new cartoon coming out freshman year, but it's a different kind of animation.
Yeah, if anything, you're probably gonna get what do they call her? Is it binary?
Oh yeah, we might get binary because of the movie
because they don't tie into the post-credit scene from the Marvels.
Yeah, I definitely think. I hope. I don't think, but I hope we get maybe a little Fantastic Four in there. Something.
Yeah, it might be a bit soon for that. It might be. It might be.
I just feel like they're gonna use this to catapult a lot of future properties that maybe they've been kicking around, or maybe they're like, there's no like. To bring back, I mean, they're all iconic characters, but to bring these iconic characters back just to give us the same old thing doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think they might go. I forget exactly how many episodes this first run is.
Yeah,
I think they might go safe on this one, but this thing, in my opinion, is going to do gangbuster numbers for Disney Plus. Okay. So hopefully, we're going to see multiple seasons. Yeah. If nothing else, it's like I remember back when they put GoldenEye on Nintendo Online.
Yeah.
All the memes of the dads when the song hits and stuff like that. You're going to get X-Men theme reels in TikTok memes like crazy because
I already put one up today.
Dude, I mean, it was everything was I'm watching the trailer and as soon as you heard that first guitar lick, I was like, oh, it hits you. X-Men, not only probably one of the top cartoon theme songs of all time, but possibly your best instrumental theme song in television history.
Yeah,
it slaps.
It's up there like with Power Rangers.
But Power Rangers has words. I mean, we're talking just like with just. I mean, this thing is.
But I mean, instrumental wise, like if you take the words away from Power Rangers, from Pokemon.
It's probably it's probably Power Rangers, X-Men, and like DuckTales or something.
Yeah,
like that.
It's up there like instrumental wise.
It is.
So
and it still holds up. So all that was good to see. I mean, I've missed the X-Men so much. I just want it back. I don't. What is it? March 20th? No.
And it's the most like accurate that we will get of X-Men until we'll see what the movies bring us in the future. But right now, this is our X-Men. This is the X-Men
Rogue can fly. You can't handcuff her to a statue.
That we grew up on, straight out of the comic books. I mean, they look exactly the way they look
It's
in the
Jim
book.
Lee's X-Men.
Just yeah,
It's the whole Jim Lee era X-Men.
I'm here for it.
I mean, and can we just end with the scene with Wolverine running and Gambit running behind him and touches his hands and gives him kinetic claws, charges his claws up.
Yeah.
Where was that been my whole life? How did they not think of that ahead of time?
Yeah.
Let's go. Now.
Yeah, this is I want to know, what are you guys thinking? Are you guys super excited? I mean, I know a lot of you are out there just going wild right now on all the posts. You're super excited for X-Men 97. Remember, that's the new name.
Yeah.
Bringing back one of our favorite animated series to ever touch, what was it, Fox Kids at the time,
Fox
right?
Kids.
Yeah, man. So
date's already in the calendar. Let's go.
guys, let us know, what are you most excited about seeing in this cartoon? What speculations, any cameos you think are going to be happening? Because I have a whole bunch, and I'm sure he has a whole bunch.
Who's your favorite X-Men?
My favorite
Post that
X-Men.
below. I'm saying, like, comment below too. Like, who's your favorite?
Oh
X-Men?
yeah. I thought you were asking.
Oh, I mean, go for it.
What's yours?
My favorite X-Men character?
Yeah.
I mean, Cyclops is. I mean, everyone's gonna say Wolverine. Obviously, it's Rogue.
No,
from the Jim Lee, it's Rogue.
Mine's
Rogue's my favorite.
Mine
X-Men.
was never Wolverine. He wasn't an original, but I always gravitated towards Gambit.
Yeah, Rogue and Colossus are my favorites.
I love Gambit's attitude. I love his style. Like he was just boss, man. Whatever. Guys, like, comment, share. Make sure you subscribe. Let us know down in the comments below how excited you are for X-Men 97.
So